Hello, and welcome back to the 3 Up Moon live stream, everybody. My name is Matt, otherwise known as 3 Up Moon, here on Twitch and on YouTube. It is Monday, February 7th, 2022, and we are doing another episode of our space and alien-themed retro roulette. This is episode 11, so if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, basically you can go to our space and alien-themed retro roulette playlist and check out the previous episodes. But I'll just do a quick breakdown of the retro roulette streams. I've curated a bunch of themed lists of retro games, ROM hacks, homebrew projects, basically games from Atari 2600 to N64. And the theme today is space and alien themed games, and you can spin the wheel for 420 moonstones. And when you do, I have to stop what I'm playing, spin the wheel, and play whatever game we land on. It's a really fun way for me to discover new games, and it's one of my favorite types of streams to do. It's also interactive. I hope everyone's having a good start to their week. Happy Monday. I usually stream from 6:30 p.m. Pacific onward, and we usually do retro content like this, RPG playthroughs, randomizers of retro games, roguelike games, and more, if you're new to the channel. And if you're new to the channel and you're not following, we're 3 followers away. We just need another 3 up, and then we'll get to 700 followers, which blows my mind. We just recently in January hit our 1-year anniversary. And when we hit 700 followers, I'm going to be doing a Super Mario Bros. 3 challenge stream, where I try to take on the All-Stars version of Super Mario Bros. 3 on Super Nintendo, but we're going to try and do it deathless and warpless, so we can't skip any levels, and if we die, then we have to go to the very beginning and start from World 1-1 again. Welcome to the stream, Princess Trunks. Hope you're doing well. In just a moment, we're going to be starting with our first space-themed game. I spun the wheel. I always do an initial wheel spin at the very beginning, and the game we landed on is Alien Pinball. So it's actually it looks like a graphical hack just a visual hack of the original NES Black Label cart pinball game. There's a bunch of Black Label games in the early release of the NES, games like golf, tennis, hockey, might be ice hockey actually. But really just like basic, you can look them up. They're like very like basic games, like early games on the NES. This is one of them, but it's also a pretty solid pinball game. Not the best pinball game on the NES. I think we played a little bit of Pinbot, which was made by Rare. But stick around, we've got Alien Pinball, made in 2001, 11 years ago. Just a quick graphical difference, and we'll mess around with some pinball for a little bit, and you can spin the wheel at any time, and when you do, we'll spin the wheel and play something else. Stick around, folks. Won't be long. Alright folks, you should be able to see me and see the game and hear the game. Let's do this. Alright, this is basically pinball on the NES, but like I said, alienified. yeah, Pinball is a lot more nuanced in terms of a pinball game, but it was released way later. And it's actually based off of a real pinball machine. So I think the only differences here is the little alien faces and the UFO. They kind of look like strawberries, actually. They look like if strawberries appeared in Super Mario Bros. 2. If they were like crossed with a Phanto from Super Mario Bros. 2. Right. Alien eggs. Quite slow pace for pinball. I always liked playing pinball games as a kid growing up, though. Like, I didn't get to play that many pinball machines, but just pinball games in general. One of my favorites still to this day is Pokemon Pinball and Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire on the Game Boy Advance. Very fun game. Very fun take on pinball. We've also played some really great Sega Genesis pinball games on stream, just through the animal and creature themed version of this format of streams. This is like some real chill gameplay, is all I'm gonna say. Slow it down. Alien 1 game over. That's it. Sometimes that's what happens. Let's see what Game B is. Ever since Double Dragon, realizing that when we choose Game B, I didn't know this in the original Double Dragon until we played it recently, that Game B isn't just a difficulty change, but there's actually like a 1v1 like arcade style fighting mode in the original Double Dragon. I had no idea. It blew me away. So ever since that, I'm always going to check out what Game B means in a retro game, especially like a classic NES game, and not assume that, you know, it just means up difficulty. No. No. Well, I guess this is our top score, right? At the moment. Well, that's cool. At least we're going to leave the score on the board. I'm going to spin the wheel right after we lose this ball here, because this is a super unengaging pinball game, but that's totally fine. The whole point of the retro roulette is just to kind of have a little less control of what I'm going to play and have fun with it, discover new games. I discovered a really cool game in the last episode called Subterranea, which is, I think it's a pretty like used concept of basically you've got like a rocket, and if you press A, you can like basically just like use the jet essentially and ascend. But you could also use the D-pad to rotate your ship. Really interesting physics. You're having to like pick up stranded people on like alien planets and asteroids and stuff. It's a really interesting game. I would have never discovered it. It's on Genesis. It had a really cool soundtrack. I'm gonna definitely do a full stream of me playing Subterranea at some point. So yeah, it's just pretty cool stuff. Okay, we're gonna spin that wheel, and the first official spin gets us game number 345. Alright, Alien Soldier on the Sega Genesis. Stick around, folks. It won't be long. Interesting. The year is 2015. This game is by Treasure. Very cool. Did not know about this. The planet Sierra is gripped by fear and is in the midst of a deep crisis. The evil terrorist group Scarlet are still a commanding force. They have the power to prevent humans traveling to and from the outside universe. Scarlet's members consist of artificial beings created using supergenetic engineering by the Sierrans. Scarlet is an underground organization that has been secretly formed with the express intention of destroying the human race. In addition to their high level of intelligence and awesome strength, Scarlet's members are equipped with parasitic abilities that allow them to live within human beings, animals, and machinery. So it's like The Thing. Equipped with these abilities, they conquered the Sierrans and stand on the brink of obtaining supremacy over Sierra. Epsilon Eagle, the boss of the Scarlet Group, is the intended target of an assassination attempt being planned by Sierrans. Special Combat Group, capable of using superpowers, was secretly dispatched to carry out this mission. Well, Scarlet unleashed a sudden attack on Epsilon with their superpowers. Epsilon, seriously damaged by the attack, was thrown into the time-space continuum, which had been activated by Scarlet's use of superpowers. Yep. I mean, that's how you turn on the time-space continuum. You just have to activate it with your superpowers. It's very, very simple. Simple stuff. With Epsilon seemingly gone forever, Xi Tiger took control of Scarlet amidst the resulting confusion. With Xi Tiger now in charge, the terrorist attacks against Sierrans become more frequent and brutal. With this increase in attacks towards Sierrans, Xi Tiger soon became unpopular among Scarlet members. As a result, the demands for the reinstatement of Epsilon as the leader of the Scarlet Group became stronger. Having been isolated from the other Scarlet members, Xi Tiger decided to assassinate Epsilon. In an attempt to activate the time-space continuum, Xi Tiger ordered an attack on the Sierrans' research laboratory, where children with superpowers were being held hostage, having been kidnapped. What kind of story is this? This is long, and we're pulling in like Professor Xi Tiger's Mutant Academy now. Like, this is ridiculous. Xi Tiger sensed something was wrong. He could feel the presence of Epsilon in one of the boys. However, he was unsure because he couldn't pinpoint the evil from Epsilon, who had entered the boy's body and was now living as a parasite inside of it. In an attempt to get Epsilon out of the boy's body, Xi Tiger took a young girl hostage and threatened to kill her unless Epsilon released the boy. What kind of story is this? Like, who are you supposed to be rooting for? This is ridiculous. The boy flew into a rage and morphed his body into Epsilon. Suddenly, where the boy had been standing, now stood a Birdman with steel wings. Birdman. Epsilon's mind was in conflict as a battle between its real nature, human justice, and the foreign force raged on. Xi Tiger could sense an unknown power within Epsilon and fled immediately, having killed the girl first. Epsilon, I'll never let you get away. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Treasure. How long is this? Somehow another Birdman was created. Michael Keaton. Did you know that this game was all filmed in one single shot? It was a test. They wanted to see me give up on the reading of the story. They needed it just long enough so that the player will give up on reading it. Okay, that's pretty incredible. Alien Soldier for Mega Driver's Custom.
Alien Soldier.
What? Super hard or super easy? It's automatically on super hard. Yes.
Alien Soldier.
one's cool.
Ready, fight. Let's go.
Okay, it defaulted us on super hard, so we're gonna give it a shot. Interesting. Okay. So it's made by Treasure. It's very much looks like it's inspired by Gunstar Heroes, which we played and beat on stream. This looks really cool. We've got options. Interesting. 1 second. Interesting. Okay. Yep, similar weapons. Okay, I feel like I want the Buster and I want the homing force. No, let's do spread shot. Oh, you can do 3. Cool. And homing. 4. Jeez. Okay. Oh, that's nice. You've got options even for the status window. It's really cool. What visually looks better? Yeah, that's fine. Weapon select, shot and jump. Shoot mode change is down and A. Oh, cool. That's actually really nice. I didn't think I could actually move. Ooh, I like that. It's got a dynamic weapon select. Yes. Falcon Punch. Hell yeah. Okay, this is cool. So if we get used to this... Shoot mode change. Huh. Okay, so this is a different shoot mode where it's almost like once I start shooting in one direction, like, it's gonna stay like that. Like, I can lock my angle in position here. That's cool. Interesting. There's some things you can do here that are... I don't know how to zero teleport. I'm not sure I understand what that is, but hey, whatever. Let's just dive in. That's very cool. I don't know if I'm ready for this. It's pretty intense. What the hell was that? It's like a hyper-realistic peanut butter jelly time banana. And this little pukey Snorlax throwing out bombs. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take the power up. Shoot. Oh no. That was ridiculous. Wow, what a game. It's a pretty intense game. I also like that it's two extremes. It's either super easy or it's super hard. That's it. I like that this looks like the old school Lost in Space robot. The enemy down there. Oh. Alright. It is pretty cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely not as intuitive as Gunstar Heroes. I think it just has like a higher learning curve, or a steeper learning curve. That's all. Yo, what's up, Yonoid? Welcome. Is the music and audio level okay? Okay, I don't know how I did that. I feel like I'm just mashing buttons at this point. But it's effective. Sounds fine. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Shoot him with the lasers. It's the only way. Oh. Danger, Will Robinson. Oh, I destroyed the robot before I could call Will. This is a very Metroid-style boss. Oh, shit. Oh. Dang. I realized I had the moon up. It's spelled Carney like them carnival folk. Space Carney. That's the game I'm making. Space Carney. Space Carney 64. Yeah, you know what? The key is to just tap the shit out of stuff. Like, if you just button mash, look at how much cooler everything becomes. Yes. Wait, what? Good old Saturn's ring toss. I like that. I'm sure that that's a thing already. Guess Jupiter's weight. That's a good one. I like that. So I just gotta clean the old specs. The amazing bearded Pluto. Yes, this game is really badass. This is made by Sega and, I guess, Treasure. It's the first time I've heard of it. We're gonna go to super easy. I've never heard of a game to have super easy and super hard as difficulties. How about that? Give super easy a try. Let's see what this thing can do. Alright, let's put this baby into automatic. Let's activate cruise control. Less bombs on the floor. It's super easy. There was 4 bombs here, but now there's only 2. So time doesn't pause when you switch weapons. You gotta be real fast like. Make like a chili dog and gotta go fast. This game is also very, very, very hard. Let's just give it a shot. Oh shit, you can do 4 the same? That's amazing. Yo. Stay out of here, man. Yeah, no shit, dude. You're digging the mouths of Sauron? Is that the band who did this music? Because the drummer of the Mouths of Sauron is tight. It's a good drummer. Dang, stupid, sexy alien soldier. And he's basically wearing the same thing that Sexy Flanders is wearing. Yeah. Don't dawdle. Oh yeah, the health is not going down. There's no way to heal, is there? Damn. That's crazy. It reminds me of this actual boss from Metroid Zero Mission, and if you want to go check out my full playthrough of that, we did that across like 8 streams or something, and there's a full playthrough, or a full playlist of that on my YouTube channel. But it kind of reminds me of that for sure. Right, the Mouths of Sauron would be a fantastic band name, definitely. Love it, Smexy. The alien space worm is going to fry up real nice. Let's spice it up. Not the alien space worm. We're going to spice up the whole stream because we got a wheel spin from Stegosaurus McCartney. Let's do it. So that was Alien Soldier. If you're a fan of Treasure games, if you're a fan of Gunstar Heroes, if you're really good at Gunstar Heroes and looking for an ultra challenging version of a game like that, this is interesting. Very cool. Let's see. where the wheel takes us. It's going to land on 245. We've got over 700 games on Atari 2600 to N64 that are all space or alien themed. And who knows what we'll land on. 245 is... Cool. 245 is Alien 3 on the Genesis. So we're staying on the same console. I believe Alien 3 was made on a ton of different consoles. A ton of different systems. There's an arcade version of it as well. In fact, so we'll be playing the Sega Genesis version. But in fact, it was released on the NES, on the Game Boy, on the Genesis, on the Game Gear, on the Super Nintendo. There's multiple hacks of it that people have put out there. It was released on the Sega Master System. There's a port, and then there's a fan-made port on the 7800, which really simplifies it, the Atari 7800. So there's a whole bunch out there, a whole bunch of versions of this game that came out. Alien 3 was a really big movie when it came out too, so they just pushed it big time. This one, cool. Let's see. Okay, so Alien 3 on the Genesis up next, folks. Stick around. I have played the NES one a long time ago. Oh, and the Sega Genesis version, Arthmal is saying, is the best one. Cool. Let's do this. It's a pretty mellow stream tonight too, so I had a long day at work, so it's just a nice, nice, relaxing and mellow stream. So thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Pretty much going in here blind for this game. Oh, we totally played the Super Nintendo version of this. I've totally played the Super Nintendo version of this, and it's funny. It was early on. Might have been episode 1. So we're going to be taking a look at the Genesis version. Oh yeah, almost at 700 followers. It is pretty awesome. 3 away. We literally need a 3-up, an Alien 3-up, per se. So if you're not following, click that follow button. Let's make it happen so we can do that Super Mario Bros. 3 Deathless Warpless Challenge. Is this audio too loud? I know there's no video. This is the part of the stream where you imagine what's happening. Go ahead and type in the chat what you think is happening. Go ahead and type in the YouTube comments what you think is happening. Playing an old sneaky. And where would you be, Prospector Joe, if without the dental plan? If we didn't have a dental plan? Well, I certainly wouldn't have old Chomper here. That's for sure. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. Exactly. Wait a minute. If we lose the video game plan, then I'll have to pay for Lisa's Alien 3. No, wait, stop. Alright, here we go. 3 tries, 4 tries, 5 tries, 6 tries, 7 tries, 8 tries, 9 tries. Oh my god. We're doing 3. This would be a lot simpler. The NES version of this pixel art of the Xenomorph is pretty badass. Yeah, we've definitely played the Super Nintendo version of this. Okay. So it's fairly straightforward. Oh shit. What the? Boing. I don't know what those are, but I'm picking them up. If you give me a little sound effect when I walk by it and it disappears. That's good. Ugh. That's bad.
That's not the fridge.
Exactly. Exactly. I love that. Oh. We gotta save these Hubos. One of us, so we gotta save him. The Alien Burrito. The official Alien 3 burrito. Fuck yeah. Ridley Scott's favorite burrito. The only burrito he'll endorse. Actually, the other burrito he endorses is Russell Crowe. The human burrito. The aliens do come out fast, so I guess I'm not using the right weapon. Yeah. There we go. You are correct. It's not easy. Yeah, I've definitely played the NES one before, more than any of the other ones. What the? Are the xenomorphs like Diglets? They just crawl out of the ground? That's not the right weapon either. Damn it. Well, this is just normal mode, right? Yeah, maybe we're just using the wrong weapon. Yeah, we have to be stealthy, and I think we really have to. That was cool. Almost looks like a WarioWare minigame. Look at you. So we have to be like really stealthy, and we have to make use of that map in the top right. Otherwise, we're not going to make any progress at all. This reminds me so much of the Jurassic Park game, where you can be Dr. Grant or the Raptor. Is that on Genesis as well? I think I remember that one. Yeah, like depending on which character you choose. Oh, this is by Probe. Interesting. They've done a few games with Ocean on the NES. Ocean Software. I wonder what the name of that Jurassic Park game is. Hey, 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 hey. It sounds like a WarioWare minigame. Hey, 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 hey. DJ. Oh, yeah. Like Jimmy's stage. You son of a... Okay. Yeah, see how we're not utilizing the map? Should be almost like looking at the map primarily in the top right. Red is human, I'm assuming. Didn't mean to rhyme that. Whoop. Oh, you son of a... Dude, why did you try to sit there? That's a very weird place to sit and get stuck. What the... do I just suck? Maybe I just suck. You own the Jurassic Park game? Nice. You could never beat it, it was way too hard for him. I mean, why wouldn't you want to get a game, a Jurassic Park game? You know, growing up in the 90s and seeing the movie. It's like, hell yeah. Eat it. Okay, it looks like we have 8 people to save. Oh, come on. That's just not fair. What? Speaking of way too hard for me, this is what's going on right now. That's not the fridge. Hello? Hi? Hello? This is the best way to go. That was awful. Is there anyone that grew up with this? That's watching right now? Whether you're watching on YouTube after the fact or watching live, did you grow up with this? Did you do this? Oh, interesting. You gotta pick up batteries for that scanner, too. Whoa. Oh, shit. Yeah, it doesn't always show up on the radar either. Right away. Oh, shit. We're no Jump Superstar over here. Shonen Jump Superstar. I'd read an Alien manga. Or watch an anime based off of like the Alien movies. It'd be cool as shit. It's still one of my favorite horror movies of all time, I would say. The original one. It's very, very effective. Even though I know what's coming up, I always get scared watching it. Hmm. This is interesting. But also kind of scary as shit, because that can happen. Ah, the sneeze gave us away. We got killed. The sneeze gave us away. That's funny. Let's do it again. No, I think I mean hey, 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 hey. That's what the alien sounds like in this game.
Oh.
Yeah. Basically like Danny DeVito. Oh. Oh. Got them both. Okay, let's go. This is not easy game, but you just have to memorize the levels and not die. We have 4,200 our score right now. Nice. Close it. Okay, it auto closes. Oh. Is that where we started? Oh, shit. Shit, Josh. The Parmesan cheese, Josh. Get the chicken. You're making me really, really worried. I'm really worried about this.
Australian reality.
No, Josh is the name of the alien. He needs to get the chicken. And don't forget the Parmesan cheese. We just have to accept that. Oh, see, we're doing good. Toasted. Okay, let's go. 4 more. There isn't like an overall map, is there? No. Be careful. Oh, we have like no health. Ugh. Come on. Okay, good thing I got the save state still. But... yeah, this is a challenging game in a good way though. see where the 4 are, but like, oh, it's up here. I gotcha. I don't know why I went for the leap. That's okay. Oh, wait, what? We did that already. I'm confused. Okay, we're missing something else then. Oh, whoops. Ah. Okay. "47 seconds. I better not fuck it up. I think we're going to, yep. Oh yeah, there's no way. That's, I guess, the type of game that this is. Like, a lot of retro games are like this, too. Where you just have to keep playing a level over and over and over until you familiarize yourself enough with it that it becomes easier. All about the practice. Yeah, I know. You busted my chops. You busted my chops. Yo. It's not gonna open? Time up. You failed to rescue all the prisoners. Not again. Hey, that's fine. 2 little alien babies. That's all good. Ooh. Speaking of 2 little alien babies, 2-headed squirrel coming in with that raid. Weird segue, but welcome to the stream. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. What was on your docket for tonight's stream? If you are new to the channel, my name is Matt, otherwise known as 3UpMoon. I stream every single evening from 6:30 p.m. Pacific onward, and on Wednesdays and Thursdays we also stream at 11 a.m. Pacific. We're doing an episode of our Retro Roulette. We're playing right now Alien 3 on the Sega Genesis, and we played a hack of the NES pinball game, Pinball, called Alien Pinball, and we played a little bit of Alien Soldier, which was a shooting platformer game on the Genesis by Treasure earlier. So some decent sci-fi games so far. This one's interesting. It's challenging though. We are going to start from the very beginning though. I'm going to try to. I think we're actually just going to, because this is the first level, we're just going to restart for the sake of people who are just joining. You can spin the wheel at any time. It's 420 moonstones to do so, and I can spin the wheel too. And whenever you spin the wheel, I have to stop what I'm playing, and whatever game we get, that's what's next on the docket. So if you're not following 2-Headed Squirrel, go give them a follow. Oh, and we're gonna spin right away. You were playing some Super Mario Brothers 1. Nice. All right. Okay, so this is 2-Headed Squirrel spin. Let's do it. This is the fun part. We can get to like the end of a final stage of a final boss, which we did have happen in the original Castlevania NES, and then someone spun the wheel right before we beat Dracula and just basically invalidated the fact that we beat it. So timing can be everything. 531. Okay, so we've got 735 games in this list, and so 531 will give us what game? Let's see. 531 is... Oh, we've already played this. It was a Sega Genesis, a prototype of a Star Wars game on the Sega Genesis. Essentially, it's like Super Star Wars, or akin to like how Aladdin is was released on Genesis and on Super Nintendo, but they're very drastically different games. It was the same thing here. This is sort of like a Genesis version of Super Star Wars. It was a 1993 prototype that never got released, and we could shuffle through a bunch of different levels. I actually checked this one out a couple of episodes ago. So if you're watching on YouTube after the fact, you can go check that out. And if you're not following me right now, you can follow me on YouTube or follow me here, and always be kept in the loop of like when I'm going live and that sort of thing. Oh no, that's how it works. It's no worries. It's all good. Don't need to apologize or anything. When you spin the wheel, I just have to stop on a dime, and then we'll play a different game. So we did land on a game that we already played, which doesn't happen that often. So I'm just gonna respin it here, and it lands on 603. 603 is nice. Doom on the Super Nintendo. So we've played a bunch of Doom games on stream so far. Doom 1 on the Game Boy Advance, Doom 2 on the Game Boy Advance, Doom 64, which had a really awesome amount of sound, like a really cool like atmospheric sort of sound design, and a really awesome like amount of subtlety in the sound design in the soundtrack. I really liked it. We also played Doom on the Sega 32X. So now we're going to play the Super Nintendo one. Did anyone grow up with this one? Let me know in the chat, in the YouTube comments. And also, like I said, if you're not following, click that follow button, because we're 3 follows away from hitting 700. And once we do, I'll be celebrating with a special Super Mario Bros. 3 challenge stream. And I'll be streaming Mario 3, the All-Stars version of it, and attempting a deathless and warpless challenge. So we can't skip any levels, and we can't die, or we have to start over. Alright, so Doom on the Super Nintendo, up next. Stick around. Hello everyone. I didn't realize that the moon was up still. So here is Doom on the Super Nintendo. Let's see how it is. You let me know, do you need more or less game audio? The music, yes. Like, I love classic Doom music, but Doom 64 had its own unique atmosphere to the soundtrack, which is great. Whoa, we gotta get used to this. There's a little bit of a smoother action going on with... there's a finer sensitivity to the controls on the Game Boy Advance version, for sure. But they have awful, like notoriously awful textures going on. For whatever reason, they decided to like stylize the textures in a very strange way. Which makes you just want to play with the sort of simplified early low poly textures here. Now there's some really cool roguelikes out there that are available on Steam. One of them being Nightmare Reaper, that is sort of like taking the concept of Doom. It's a first-person shooter in this sort of low poly stretch texture style. And it takes that concept and turns it into a game where every single time you play, it's different. It's a different run, you've got different weapons, different enemies. Modernizes it a little bit. I think one of them's called Blood as well. One's called Blood, and the other one's called Nightmare Reaper. Nightmare Reaper is really interesting. Unfortunately, not on Mac, which is what I have. Oop. At the moment. I feel like on keyboard this is infinitely easier, just to comfortably move around. But yeah, did anybody let me know in the chat or in the comments? Did anybody grow up with this specific version? Yeah, it's worth getting the health here. That's it? There's 6, 7. There we go. Just gotta sing along every once in a while. I love it. Good stuff. Sorry, I forgot to change my title. Oh, also, gotta adjust this as well. My bad. Sometimes my display messes up a little bit here on my end. Oop. The like quick little shreddy moments is great. There we go. Come on. It's so janky. So janky. I'd love to hear a jazzy cover of this. Or like a proggy cover. It sounds like a section of like a Frank Zappa song. We're apparently bleeding from our eyes, as you can see. Probably one of my least favorite levels in Doom. It is interesting, though, how all the enemies are dead already. Yeah, the idea of something like Nightmare Reaper is really interesting because you basically never run into the same level twice, right? You're always exploring new levels, and it's quite intriguing. Just the whole idea of procedural generation and like roguelike games, and every time you play, you've got a completely different experience. I think that's really cool. Well. So many of them. Welcome to your doom. Weckleome, everybody. Weckleome. I often misspell welcome like this when I'm typing. Weckleome for a dream, everyone. Mozart's last Weckleome. Why does it have that like turnaround? Dun 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 dun. Like it's an old-timey rock and roll song. I don't understand. Weckleon. Great balls of fire. Nice. Open the tunnels. That was funny. Probably shouldn't be shooting directly into the middle of the room because it looks like an important thing to not shoot right here. But hey. That's the best intro to any song. You ready? 13% of the items, though. That's not bad. Certainly different than Alien 3. And that's the main reason why I love the retro roulette streams that we do. We do this with many different themes as well. We'll be introducing a brand new roulette wheel and theme very soon. And the theme is games that are all related to or in reference to the mind and dreaming and perception. So anything that surrounds like that. Which is really cool. You can actually get them from over here, which is nice. Okay. Let's take the time to collect everything we can. Okay. Oh shit. We've overstayed our Weckleon. We can't jump, but we know that the end of the level is right there. No idea how to get that. It's a fake out. Okay, mega armor achieved. He just wanted a boogie for a few seconds, and then he got shot. Well, that's what happens, dude. You're on Mars. Alright. You just got here. Elon Musk sent for you. All you're supposed to do is just do a simple supply run to the SpaceX base on Mars, the colony. That's all that was supposed to happen. Maybe shoot a few commercials while you're here. But just that's it. And now look at what we're wrapped into. No Elon to be seen. Helmets everywhere, just lying around. And actually, as weird as it is, do you remember Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee? There's a lot of scenes in that film where he's fighting like many enemies or in like close quarters and stuff that this game for some reason evokes in some areas, like when you're fighting a bunch of enemies in like small quarters. There's something like about those fight scenes in that movie and certain areas in this game that like kind of coalesce in my mind in certain moments. It's kind of cool. Like there's just crossover there for me. Like I often associate Saved by the Bell with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air because I used to watch both of them in the morning before school growing up. Like they would air in the morning before I had to catch the bus, basically. And there we go. Oh, that's not the final one. What does that open up? Does that open something here? Yes, it does. Nice. But yeah, I associate those two things. I just always do. And I also associate like Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Metroid Prime with each other because I got them the same year for Christmas. That's not what opened up though when you press that. Something else happened. Ah. 42 health. I'm not sure why I'm losing health while I'm just sitting here. Something's hitting me. I think it was that guy. We got him. Make sure you grab all the blue bottles. $15 health. Oh my god. I'll take all that. Oh shit. There's another one. Night Doom. I should do this. Night Doom. Night Doom. We have 13 health. We have to be very, very careful. We're hunting card keys. We need a red one and a blue one and a green one. No, I think it's yellow. Alright, we got our Elmer Fudd shotgun and everything. Whoa. Holy shit. Secret meeting. Stumbled upon a secret Illuminati gathering. Is that right? Yeah, this is right, I think. I knew it. Night is right and bedtime for you. Well, hope you had a good stream. Thank you so much for rating. I appreciate that. Again, if you're not following Two-Headed Squirrel, go give them a follow. Oh, feel free. Like, you can spin whenever you want. If you want to spin before you go, you can do that. If you want to keep the Doom vibes going, you can do that too. That's the fun of the retro roulette. Trying to get the snare. Damn. Ooh, almost. Okay, that's tough to do. We got that spin. Two-Headed Squirrel dropped another spin in the stream, so let's do it. And as you can tell, obviously I'm a drummer, and it's just I can't not jam along. Let's see what game we're gonna get. So far, of all the versions of Doom we played on stream, by the way, Doom on Super Nintendo, Doom on Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance feels much smoother than this, but the textures are awful. Doom 2 has slightly better textures, feels much smoother, and that was on Game Boy Advance as well. We also played Doom 64, which I really, really liked, and Doom on the Sega 32X. So we've tried it on a few different things. So we're spinning the wheel. We got game number 55, and we're gonna switch things up now. 55. All right, we've got Predator 2. So we did play Alien 3. Now we're gonna go to Predator 2 on the Sega Master System, which is Sega's 8-bit system that was sort of in competition with the NES. So let's dive in. I know nothing about any Predator games at all, so let's try it out. Stick around, folks. Okay, just 1 second here, folks. Should be able to see me. Should be able to see the game. This is Predator 2 on the Sega Master System. Let's go. Let's see if it's a different style of game to Alien 3. In fact, well, we're back. We're out of Doom Night Doom mode. Okay, start game. Rescue 5 hostages, level 1, entering street. Oh shit. Drug squad. Alright. Apparently we're shooting these we're shooting drug dealers and then they're dropping bags of cocaine or bags of meth. Like, is that the idea? Right? It's like crack rock, drug squad. And is this like an anti-drug squad, or does this guy just like collecting drugs? Now that's the real question. The drug collector. He deals all the drugs to himself. This is pretty retro. I imagine that this was an arcade game that got ported. It feels really familiar. Like, I'm not sure if I've played Predator 1 on NES, because there isn't a Predator 2 on NES as far as I know. At least not that I'm aware of. Could be wrong. But it does feel very familiar. Ooh, we got the spread shot. Bringing those Contra vibes into the game. It's an awful spread shot, though. Doesn't feel very accurate, to be honest. What the? Oh shit! Look, it's the Predator's like sights. Yeah, it's like, oh, by the way, do you remember you're playing Predator 2? It's not just like some war against drugs game. Now, should I inherently like hate this game because the entire game is an auto-scroller? No, because it keeps you engaged as it's scrolling slowly, so it doesn't feel like you're limiting your movement. Does anybody know of, like, what's another game in this same style, or in this same genre, I would say? Like, a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up. Not like Gunstar Heroes, but more with this sort of look. What's another game that you would recommend that's that style of game? Feel free to leave that in the YouTube comments, or in the chat. Yeah, feel free to leave that in the YouTube comments, you pieces of shit. I felt like that's how, like, I was saying it disdainfully, but I didn't mean to. I don't know what the hell that was, but we picked it up. This sure is a game about space, folks. I guess drugs can get you high, and then the higher you get, the closer to space you get. And then once you get into space and out of the atmosphere, you realize we've been in space this whole time, dude. We've been in space this entire time. We are the dang old spaceship. Oh, damn, of course. I'm gonna lose it all. This is not the easiest of games. I imagine this would be a really cool game, 2-player, but it doesn't look like there was a 2-player option even. It just said start game, and that was it. Yeah, doesn't look like it. That's okay. I would not say this game is janky at all. I actually kind of like it. I like the vibe of it. I like the aesthetic as well. And keep in mind, Sega Master System it has the same amount of buttons as the NES. It's just button 1 and 2. Actually, it doesn't even have a select button. It's just button 1 and 2, then the start button, and then the D-pad. And a lot of Sega Master System games also came out on Game Gear in some form, similar to how there's like a lot of NES games that have Game Boy counterparts or equivalents. Oh, it was a vial of something. Gotcha. Alright, like this whole time we're just avoiding this. We're just avoiding the predator, but I imagine we're gonna have to do like a face-off at some point. Also, well, because predators are usually hunting humans. They're human hunters. I guess they're just hunters in general. They hunt anything. Oh, help! Yeah. Alright. Oh. Nope. Insta-kill. That sucks. At least it starts us off like there's a checkpoint too. This is... Now tomorrow I'm going to do a longer stream because, well, I'll start around 6:30 p.m. Pacific, and I will probably be doing another retro roulette stream. So we'll see what theme it is. We might actually introduce the new roulette wheel tomorrow, but I'm going to do a longer stream because Tuesday is my Friday. And I think we'll call it here actually because it's getting a little bit late. But ooh, we got a high score. Hell yeah! Drop your dancing emotes, your jam emotes right now. This is perfect. I pressed the wrong button and we're nameless, but that's okay. You can put your name in there with your imagination. You were here, you watched it, you did it. That's your high score. For the humans, by the humans. Alright, stick around. We're going to be doing a raid. You're going to get extra moonstones if you stick around for the raid. If you're not following me already, click that follow button. We're 3 followers away from 700, very, very close. And when we do hit it, we'll be playing Super Mario Bros. 3 Deathless and Warpless, doing a interesting challenge on the All-Stars version of Mario 3. Thanks to everyone who hung out and participated with the spinning of the wheel, as usual. This is episode 11 of our space and alien themed retro roulette, and you can go to my YouTube channel, or if you're on my YouTube channel right now, and check out a bunch of the previous episodes. We played games like Space Invaders Galaga, Star Wars Arcade. We have played some interesting games, some interesting like fan translations as well. We've played and beat Parodius on the original Game Boy, and a bunch of the games that you saw today, like Alien 3, Predator 2, the amazing and very complexly nuanced Alien Soldier, made by Treasure on the Genesis. So we found a few treasures ourselves. If you're not following me also on Twitter, go ahead and do that. It's at 3upmoonget, and I will see you in the next stream. I will see you tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And perfect. I was talking about Nightmare Reaper. I was talking about how there's some indie games that take the Doom concept and basically turn it into a roguelike randomizer experience. Well, we're going to go raid our good friend Surfins, because he is playing Nightmare Reaper right now. You can go check it out right now. You can go to Steam and add it to your list. Stick around. We'll see you in Surfins chat. And thanks again, everyone. Have a great night.